not everyone thinks this is a good idea. Those against the loan argue that this could set a precedent and open a floodgate to even more businesses looking to the government for financial support. Hey, 818, how do you feel about becoming 747? 747. No, it's not a jumbo jet. Parts of the valley could get that as their new area code. Hispanic community leaders say it will only further strain relations between Costa Mesa's thousands of Latino immigrants and the police. The price of oil accounts for 50% of the price of gasoline. That means prices at the pump will stay high as well. Now the question is, with increased summer driving, a weak housing market, and international tensions, at what price will Americans stop pumping? Stem cell research has offered great promise for many years, but now the question is, when will the promises change into a life-saving reality? It has been a monument in Victorville for 40 years, contributing to the community and the local economy.
We're usually in local jurisdictions the largest contributors to the tax base, and that's obviously based on our customers and their support of us as well. But we create jobs. But even they are not immune to these tough economic times.
This company did everything they could. They cut down on their expenses. In fact, their workforce was cut down by almost half.
So the dealership turned to the city initially asking to borrow $1.5 million. The council members thought that was too much and instead approved a $200,000 loan to help them keep afloat.
To me, it was a business loan. Collateral was involved, and also we had interest to be paid back on the loan.
But not everyone thinks this is a good idea. Those against the loan argue that this could set a precedent and open a floodgate to even more businesses looking to the government for financial support, putting a Band-Aid on an even bigger issue.
Once you say yes to one, I'm not sure how you say no to the next one, whether it's a car dealer or a bakery or a shoe shine stop, or whatever it may be, and I'm very concerned about that precedent.
Mayor Rudy Cabriales sees it differently.
To me, it was a business opportunity to help our local businesses who have been in the city of Victorville contributing enormous taxes to the city over their period of 40 years.
In Victorville, Stephanie McCollister, Fox News. Costa Mesa has become one of the nation's first communities to enforce a zero-tolerance policy on illegal immigration. From shutting down day labor centers to cracking down on illegals who commit crimes, Mayor Al Mansour says it's overdue.
All we're trying to do in Costa Mesa is uphold the law. When you have those that are breaking the law, that are here illegally, I believe they should be deported, because if we simply release them back into the society, they're going to commit another crime.
Latino activists say the Hispanic community is being unfairly targeted.
Demographer says there's just as many Canadians here in the United States as undocumented Mexican. Well, what's the difference? The difference is skin color. Profiling is what we call it.
A federal immigration agent now stationed in the local jail is responsible for checking the papers of criminal suspects. But opponents argue this new policy creates fear among Latinos who then avoid calling the police in an emergency.
Here I'm going to ask for help because of various situations that you call for help for the police. And the first thing that we're going to be asked is, show me your residency.
Anywhere else you go in the country, you have to provide identification or a passport. If you or I are stopped by the police, we have to provide identification, but they want us to have some type of look the other way policy.
The mayor says law-abiding residents have nothing to fear from the new policy. Hispanic community leaders say it will only further strain relations between Costa Mesa's thousands of Latino immigrants and the police. In Los Angeles, Stephanie McCollister, Fox News.